had Prophet Tabiara preach before. That man carried a powerful calling. Are you following what I'm saying? Years ago, he didn't preach in English. As of today, that Baba speaks in English better than many graduates. Are you following what I'm saying? He has developed himself to the point now that he grants interviews and he does it in English. Are you following what I'm saying? But the calling has not been damaged. But there are churches that they have taken the platform from such men because he can't communicate. So the entire church must have an understanding. Did you get what I'm saying? So now this man, Charles Finney, said if he decides to, if he knows how to pastor, you know, there are evangelists that know how to pastor, but he's not called to pastor, but he's now doing church. He creates an atmosphere in church that makes the church weak. I hope you follow what I'm saying. The governance, the supernatural governance of the church is located in the calling of a pastor. Let me ask you, do you know there are administrators? There are men that administration is their role in life. He can just look at a company and take 3 decisions and restructure the company, and the company begins to function better because he's an administrator. There are some people, he's just a leader. He can just cast a vision, but he doesn't have time for this and things like that. So the same way in the calling, the governance of the church is in the calling of a pastor. Okay? An evangelist does not carry that same governance, but he can do church. Do you understand that? And he must do church until somebody with the calling of a pastor rises up to start introducing divine governance. That's why sometimes some people come to a church that the governance of God is functioning, and they want to say, "Why they cannot want to where you are coming from is a lawless atmosphere. For the first time, you have entered an atmosphere that has law." Do you notice? I mean, if you have traveled out of Nigeria to and fro before, the same Nigerians that live from Lagos, as soon as they get down overseas, they start behaving properly. When they return in the same plane, it looks like as they get when you want to land overseas, they say nobody should get up, people sit down until, and no, in fact, nobody makes sound. But when we return to Nigeria here, as soon as we are approaching Lagos, people start getting up, carrying their load away, show the carry. The same set of people. Why? Governance there, no governance here. The same set of people. He queues when he gets there. As soon as he gets here, he begins to shunt. Have you ever wondered that? The same way, if you have come from a church that is led by somebody different from a called pastor, you won't have an introduction to the supernatural governance of the church. And when you came to a church that has divine governance, your normal reaction is like, why is it like that? Why is it that? Why is it this? And things like that. Are you following what I'm saying? But you also notice that the atmosphere is different. In the atmosphere that has supernatural governance, it is easier to assimilate, to understand. Things are done better, results are more. In the other atmosphere,